Laterals, more laterals.
Statuesque.
Number 61, Boyana Vasilovich
Now,
from
I've
Reno,
always loved
Nevada.
Boyana's physique, and she's tiny.
Yeah, she's a tiny girl, but man, she is put together.
She's always well conditioned. Look at that.
Yeah, she's right. She'll be right up there too. First call out, absolutely in
She's got that
contention.
superhero pose.
Yeah, she's got that
Very
down.
confidence.
Well, her and her other half, the not as good looking half, Chris Menace.
What did you?
He's well, come on, she's got to be the better out of the two. I mean, love Chris, but they're super promoters. These guys put on the
Right.
Legion every year. They do an absolutely fantastic job of promoting their shows, putting them out there. And Brianna's right in there.
Oh
She's
yeah.
a businesswoman. She puts these on with Chris. They've had shows across the way in Russia, in the Ukraine, obviously two places right now that have seen better days in terms of physique competitions. But they've got competitions right here, the Tahoe and the Legions, two of the big shows right here in the
Number
States. So.
62, Ron Shonday Whittington from Salisbury, Maryland.
Okay, our final competitor, Rashande. I like that.
It's interesting sometimes because you can tell, like, when a competitor, like, with the heels, the confidence walking in the heels, it can be a little bit of a struggle when they're coming on the stage. Because I'm sure you see that a lot sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna.
I was just going to say, you can see she looks good, but it's almost like we were talking about with the guy. She looks like fairly new, and like she
Right.
needs more time in the gym for that, to get that extreme
Right.
look. Um,
Well, the one thing that pops out to me is her posing. I just, she's just like, you know what I mean? She's just not really popping as much. But you're right. Yeah, she needs more time.
Now that you have met all of our figure athletes individually, let's bring out the entire figure division.
So,
all right, you've seen our initial look that the judges got, their individual presentations.
I
Now
really
we're going
like
to move into
Nicole.
the call out. So, all right, now listen, we so far, I think we're batting pretty good. I think our percentage is up there, right?
I like Nicole and Lola and Bojana.
Yep.
It's my top
I
three.
think I think that's a great pick, Isabel, for your first call out.
And I'll once again hand it down to our head judge, Mr. Steve Weinberger.
Thank you, Shannon. Can I have 55, 57, 59, and 61? Arnie, 54 back.
Okay, there's Lola Bojana. Let's see.
Okay, your first call out on stage. No surprise
Ladies, quarter
here.
turn to the right.
Definitely your top four. I think the top four kind of separated themselves from the pack.
Right.
Quarter turn right.
That's with all due respect, of course, to our other competitors. These four just kind of look just a little bit notch, above. You know what? That's what it takes at the pro league level. This is the best of the best.
And you know what? It all goes
Quarter
to the
turn
Olympia.
right.
Who's going to get that
You know
qualification?
what? The Olympia. Big shout out to our man Jake Wood out there and Dan Solomon.
Mr. Ken Wood?
Ken Wood, yeah. He goes by many
Face
names,
front.
but we know him best as Jake. And they're doing a great job. The Olympia is back in Vegas this year.
55 and 57, switch, please.
And I could not be more excited. The Olympia belongs in Vegas.
It does belong
Listen,
in Vegas.
Great 2-year stint in Orlando. It served the purpose, but that's Mickey Mouse land, right? The Olympia is always Vegas to me, man. That's just the
Ladies,
place to be.
quarter turn
We're
to
back
the
on the
right.
Strip, Planet Hollywood, at the Zappos Theater. Well, you want to see a place made for bodybuilding? Wow. Wait till you see it in December.
Quarter turn right.
17th.
And listen, they've got some really good surprises in store. That's
Oh, yeah.
going to be mind blowing.
The boys are working on stuff right. Dan Solomon and his crew, they are really pulling out the stops to get back on the Strip.
Okay, Bob, who do you like?
Well, this is a tough one. You know what? Both girls in the middle look good. Lola is hard to beat, man. I tell you, she is just put together.
Well put together.
But they're all good. I mean, you can see they all
right.
have a fantastic V shape, V taper. Again, muscle without being too muscular.
And face front.
And Nicole.
Nicole is really. I have Nicole. It's really tough, but Lola's got a great shape. But I don't know. Nicole's just right there. It's going to be really tough between these two.
Thank you, ladies. Back in line, please. 54, 56, 58, 60, and 62. $62 and 54 switch.
Okay, Big Steve moving the ladies around. They want to get as good a look. You can see a couple of new ones have joined now. What this generally means is that they've kind of already placed your
Ladies,
top
quarter
three,
turn to the right.
and they're looking at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Steve electing to drop
Quarter
and
turn right.
place. So I'm expecting a last call out then with your potential top three. I think that's what we're looking at.
So you think
Quarter
Wendy's
turn
going to be
right.
in fourth? Is that what you're saying?
That's my if I'm guessing as to how he's kind of looking at it. She's like 4 or 5, and they're
Face
looking
front.
to kind of round this out. But she's definitely on the
60 and
outside looking in.
56
You're going to
switch.
see one last call out with your prospective top finishers. And now this is where it gets interesting because you can get a competitor that can get a call out like that. You can see now Wendy got moved over. So the other girl is she's right there with her.
Nelly, she is tall, huh?
Yeah. As you can see, she's a head above everybody else.
She is. You know who I really like? That Luana. It's a very pretty look. She could just bring it in, the waist, bring the waist in more,
Thank
build
you,
on the
ladies. Back
shoulders.
in line. This
Really
concludes
pretty.
round one. Back to you, Shannon.
Okay,
Thank you,
listen,
Steve.
once again, Big Steve, I thought for sure he was going to
And
do one
thank you,
more
ladies.
call out,
We will
but
be
they were
seeing you
satisfied with
back
what they
at
saw, so that
finals
gives us a few
to
minutes in
find
the
out
booth
who
here.
earned that
We are joined by a
IFBB
couple of
Olympia
true
qualification.
Hall of Fame champs, one already in, one certainly on his way, but
Our
the
final
Sultan
division
of
for
Symmetry himself,
prejudging
Flex
is the
Wheeler.
bikini
Honored to be
division.
here. How's it going?
What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Great to see you as always, and of course, Brandon Curry,
Congratulations,
Hey,
brother.
hey, thank you,
Congratulations
man.
on
Appreciate
another
it.
one.
Olympia
Appreciate it,
champ, new Arnold champ.
Arnold
You're-
champ.
You're fresh off stage, buddy.
Yeah, fresh off stage, man. Just enjoying
Let's
enjoying the
first
moment.
bring
Where's
out
your
these
Where's your
ladies in a group.
bag?
What bag?
Bring your
Yeah, you
bag?
usually hold the
Yes,
bag.
it's in the room. It's in the room. It's
So
not.
Flex, you know a few things about the Arnold Championships, but you saw your homie over here just take it home last week. What'd you think?
Amazing. You know what? I mean, I remember the first time I was actually commentating, talking about him, and I always say this, but I nicknamed him Sober the number one. But way back then, I had no idea that he would be just the showstopper that he is right now. Obviously, an amazing physique. But I want to ask you, Brandon. Obviously, we dream and everything, but did you ever just imagine you would achieve so much in such a short period of time?
Man, this feels like forever, but no.
Pessoal, já vai entrar
No, but
Isa
I didn't imagine. I
e
just
Ângela.
kind of left
Fiquem
it open. I
atentos.
knew I was capable of doing some good things. I just know good things come to those who wait. So I had to wait my time out, and and now I seem like I'm at the top of my game right now. So it's been a blessing. It's been a beautiful journey, and it's just bodybuilding, man. You got your ups and downs, and if you stay in the game long enough, be consistent, you start to conquer. So
Consistency is key.
Thank you, ladies.
I want to get a few minutes with you guys. Let me just interject. We got our bikini lineup has taken the stage. You're seeing our first initial call out from the judges. Not a huge lineup. It's usually a gigantic lineup when it comes to bikini, but not so much here. So you've got.
Well, I'm going to tell you now, my girl Maureen is going to kill this class.
All right. Well, listen, that's not going to be a
She
big.
came in second at the Arnold,
right?
so she was great. She was really good.
Pessoal, lembrando, sigam a live, façam, ativem o sininho, que à noite eu vou estar fazendo aí a transmissão ao vivo.
Lisa Pacini, former Olympian
E o
champ,
Diogo vai estar
as
entrando
well,
aí,
so
vamos torcer para ele.
She's going to be giving Maureen all she can handle, but So, gentlemen, yeah, I know you guys both have expertise in bikini.
Yeah,
Um,
I've seen one or two.
hey, well, you definitely do, Brandon, because you're married to one, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
Your
Agora
wife
temos aí a
competed
única
some
brasileira,
years ago
Raíza,
Right.
and did
a
very well
última aí do
actually
lado
back in the
esquerdo.
day, and now she's very
And
well
face front.
raising your. What do you got? Like 8, 9 kids now?
We got 4. We got 4.
Four
Yeah,
Flex.
kids.
I thought you were chasing Ronnie Coleman for the record.
Nah, no, not trying to
not
beat him in
that
that
record,
record. No,
ladies.
no, definitely not.
Well, man, you keep playing Russian roulette, it's a chance one might be in the chamber.
Well said,
I know
Flex.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
Well said, my brother. So, Flex, I am very happy to
Let's
see
meet
you here
these
today.
ladies individually.
As most people know, there's
Begin
always
with
an
number
ongoing
66,
assortment of
Maureen
getting new parts for you and things.
from
But
the
you got the
Philippines.
left arm in a sling. What's going on, champ?
So I actually I've tore both my rotator cuffs
Nice.
before. So this is my second time on my left, and unfortunately I tore my right because I'm using it so much labor, and so I already tore this one. So we have to wait till this surgery is all healed up. But unfortunately I got a back surgery. They just called me or for 6 weeks a back surgery, and then that. But listen, at the end of the day, I'm still blessed.
Galera, como que tá
I'm
o
still blessed.
som
still
da
here, and,
transmissão
we
aí?
had such an incredible year with COVID.
Comenta
and how many lives it's
embaixo.
taken. So I can't complain. I won't complain. I'm still here to be at this show, and hard to still beat. And so I'm honored. I'm honored.
And bro, I give you all the credit in the world because you are here. You still make time, despite. Listen, you've gone through more things than anybody I know, literally.
You came. You actually amazing. You came to the hospital after I lost my leg. So
yeah,
thank
we
you
were
so
there.
much for that
Me
again.
and
You
Dan Solomon
Yep,
came
Dan.
to visit our brother.
I vaguely remember because I
we
was
were there.
high as a kite.
Yeah, well, the pain meds were not hurting you at that point. But no, listen, man, we came because we love you, bro. We wanted to support you. Just
Number
let you know we were there for you.
67
But
from
you overcame
Tom's River,
that.
New
You've overcome
Jersey.
everything that's been thrown at you. But you
Jessica
still find time
Nicole
to come to the
Delias.
show. You were here. For the fans, meeting and greeting, shaking and baking, right?
I love this show like you guys did. I mean, this show did and still does provide me a living and to be able to take care of myself. So I want to always support this show because it gives people like ourselves the ability to be able to take care of our families. So how can you not love anything that's been able to do that for you?
Well, I know the fans really appreciate seeing both you guys. Brandon, you're fresh off a show, man. It's been really easy to just kind of stay home and soak in the victory but you're here.
Yeah, definitely here. Supporting the bodybuilding community. I want to see if William comes away with a big win. I'm rooting for him, and it's just good to be out amongst the community again, and everybody greeting you, everybody congratulations, and it's just warm feeling. So whenever you get the opportunity to come out, like you said, a way to provide more for the family is good.
Well, listen, you look great. Came down to you and William at the show. One of the lighter parts of the weekend for me. As I was on stage with you guys, was they gave the most muscular to William. Then we called out the best poser. The look on your face was so priceless. Flex. Brandon was like, "Oh."
I was shocked. Because I got my music like 3 hours before the finals.
Wow,
really?
And so I finally got the complete track, and then I just had some opportunities to go through it with my mind, go through it with body motions, but not really fully go through the.
But you could tell, like you weren't really expecting that. I mean, you were clearly in the mix, and you're hoping for the win.
Not at all.
But it was so funny to see the look on your face, like, "Whoa, how about that, man?"
Yeah, it was a big surprise. That's the first time I won one of those, so it was a big surprise.
Right? Yeah. Well, listen, good for you. You brought it, and you look great. It was definitely close between you two guys, but at the end of the day, the title is yours, my friend. And listen, only how many more you got to get now? So Dex got you by what? One?
If it's the Honor Classic Columbus,
yeah,
Dex
we're just
got
counting
5,
Columbus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got 4. Dex got 5. I should have had 6.
Yeah,
I did beat Kevin.
Yeah,
and I did beat no. But so how many do you have now? 2?
Just 2 now.
2. So 2 more. He's still young.
Hey,
Yeah, he's still got plenty of time.
2 more. Flex,
That's
he'll
easy.
be around waiting for
easy.
As if I want to do the Olympia, and Arnold the same year again and again.
Wow. So is that hard on you being older too?
It showed well for me in 2019. So I won't say it's hard on me now.
Yeah.
Because hopefully it'll show well on me this year. So I won't say that yet.
The good thing this year is the Olympia, as opposed to when you were doing it. Flex. Now you had a tighter window. You had March, of course, for the Arnold.
Yeah.
But the Olympia back then was in September. October.
Yeah. It was a little closer. Yeah.
You've got a few months, so maybe that actually helps a little bit more, Brandon.
I think it will.
We're not until almost Christmas.
When I looked at 2019, it was easy to kind of gain those rebound out of it, put on some extra muscle, but it was actually hard to come into really tight condition in 2019.
Really?
It's like my body wanted to be off
Number
season.
69
So I
from
think
Mexico,
with the December, the 2 more months, I think it'll be a lot better preparation. I'm hoping so.
So I want to tremendously. I'm sorry, Bob. I want to tremendously thank you. That's so beautiful that you coming out and you wishing William, the best of luck and everything. But that truly shows. I mean, I think our sport is the only sport that has that type of camaraderie. I don't think any other sport is like that whatsoever.
Yeah, he's my brother, man. He's always pushed me to be my best. So, we push each other to be our best. So, I just feel him on that, and I know he has mountain fees as well as I do.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the show? I assume you got a chance to see some of it. I know you guys are making the rounds and got things to do, but your boy looked good, man. I can't believe it's not his for the taking.
Yeah, I think he took it, man. He coming in, he did enough to take the show for sure. So I seen it earlier, and I was like, yeah, he's definitely on. He's definitely got this.
Like some good talent up there. William definitely looking for the win.
Nah, 100%.
But the other guys look. Listen, I tell you who looks great to me, Samson.
Yeah.
What a great physique.
Yeah, a tremendous physique. I mean, I know he's a young kid and everything like that. His hamstring separation, we all have different types of hamstring separation, but his is so unusual. It all the way on the inside, but just nice, really round muscle bellies, really complete body
bring
and
it
everything.
out just a little bit.
Yeah, just
from
a tad
Thailand.
bit, just a tad bit.
Italia
But that's timing, you know what I
Couture.
mean? It's one thing is, I think you got to learn to be patient, especially when you're dealing with some serious veterans. I mean, don't take those warriors on, just wait your kind of time. But he definitely has a bright future ahead of him. Good.
Yeah,
grief.
and the other guy, listen, Steve Kukla, right in the mix as always, right?
Yeah.
You got some good talent in there.
Guys came in shape.
Yeah,
What you
Justin
guys-
Rodriguez, he's on again. He looks like he's on again pretty much for the show as well. So
That's what I was going to ask you. What do you think of Justin Rodriguez?
yeah, I think he's on. I mean, I don't know if he looked better than last week, but he's definitely came in polished and prepared for this week. I think he may bump up in comparison to last week this week. So we'll see.
Well, guys, it's a great weekend to be here in Boston. First time
sir.
a pro show's been here since the early 80s, I'm told.
Jeez.
It's actually been, I know there's been lots of NPC action, but not a pro level.
They have so many Boston's historians come from here.
I know, right?
Mike Matarazzo,
Paul DeMayo.
Oh my gosh.
The list goes on and
Yeah.
on. Boston, well represented. The Boston Mass.
Yes.
Jose
yes,
Raymond,
yeah,
He's going to be
Jose.
joining us tonight. We're going to hear from him. But it's great to have you guys out here. They got the Hall of Fame literally across the hall. They've literally pulled out all the stops. A red carpet event, Hall of Fame. They got a gift shop type setup where people can get memorabilia
stuff like
and things
Yep.
like that. There's a meet and greet. There's
Like-
an influencer lounge. That's something new, Flex.
It is, but it's normal. That's the era we
That's
live
now,
in,
right?
It's a place for them now.
Listen, I'm excited about Akon. I don't know about you guys. 'Cause I want to smack that.
I don't even know what that means, but
I
Number
think you do, Bobby.
71,
I don't.
Crystal
Bobino, I
Lay
know you do.
From
But
Sydney, Maine.
we're watching. We've got Brandon Curry and Flex Wheeler joining us in the booth as the bikini competitors are
they
making
look
their way
amazing.
through the individual presentations. You can see some great physiques out there. Flex, when it comes to, you're known as the Sultan of Symmetry. In your day, one of the most beautiful physiques ever to grace the stage. Is it the same for every division? Are they generally looking for the same things when it comes to the sport of bodybuilding?
I have to be brutally honest. I don't know.
Well, come
I
on
would
now.
be,
wait a minute.
I'd be a horrible judge.
Yeah.
Because I get caught up with certain things and
So you're looking at these girls in a whole different light. I can guarantee you that. So.
yeah. Oh, well, not only that. Even when I'm looking at the guys, I find myself stuck on like the stellar guy,
Right.
And I don't give the other guys a look. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be a good judge whatsoever.
Listen, judging
It's
couldn't
different.
duct tape. Yeah, I'm with you. It's an art. You got to know what you're looking for. You got to keep focused on that stuff.
Number
The fact that they
72,
can sit there,
Anya
Brandon, all day
Nicholson
long,
From Henderson,
right?
Nevada.
And judge thousands of physiques in some of
Yeah.
these shows.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
amazing, and get them all range. That's the big part. Like it's cool with who's first, second, and third, but when it comes to fifth, sixth,
Yeah.
seventh, eighth, ninth,
And that gets hard because, listen, sometimes a few physiques will stand out. I don't care what division it is.
Right.
You look
Right.
and you go, definitely that guy, or definitely that. But when you start getting into 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, listen, these are important positions for people.
Very
This
much
is-
so.
It's guiding their career. It's important to them, of course. There's prize money involved. And it gets difficult because as the more you go down, the more even it gets.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
not as much stands out to you. So, you know what? God bless the judges for all that they do and bring it to every show and sacrifice their weekends,
Yeah.
for the love of this sport. But
And multiple classes they
Oh,
judge too.
geez.
so-
I remember asking
Right.
Steve, because like we all agreed, first, second, third, that's really, normally easy. But I was asking, when you get lower into it, how do you pick when they're so close? He goes, you no longer look for what's good, you start looking what's bad.
Yep.
And that's the separation. I'm like, I never even thought it that way because I'm always looking at whatever accentuates them. What I mean?
You're looking
He
at
says
less weaknesses as you go from the
less
top, right?
weaknesses, yeah.
So we're going to be rounding out our
Number
ladies. They're going to be
73, Aisa Passini
coming to
from
the call outs
Brazil.
in just a few moments. But guys, I want to thank you for stopping in.
Thanks for having
I
us.
know you're going to get to the fans out there in just a few minutes. We're going to be going to the call outs and giving you both your expertise in bikini. You're going to be of no help to us whatsoever.
By the way, Brandon, that was a really nice, sharp thing you did with the bag when you pulled out your water. Is that?
Yeah, that's my
what's the name of your water?
Aloha vitamin water.
Is it out now?
Well, we're going to produce it this year. We are just looking forward to get our first SKU out this year. So it's right on the market, FDA approved. Everything's formulated correctly.
What you plug in? You always got your hand in some business.
Well, we have our
surgeries.
CBD, which we've been giving out. It's been amazing.
Where's ours?
Huh? I'll take care of you.
You probably
100%,
use some CBD.
100%.
You got some gummies or anything? Or?
No, it's just a cream up top that you rub on. We're the first and only company that's actually been registered and meet all the guidelines. So super happy about that. It's been exciting. And for me, to be really quickly somebody who deals with extreme chronic pain, to the point where I have really dark thoughts. So for me to actually find something that really works, I have to chew on opiates, but this really takes my level down. And sometimes that's all you need is just to click down a little bit in pain-wise. So I'll definitely take care of you guys. Where
do we find that out there, Flex? How can people get a hold of you?
It's all over the internet.
Check out your stuff.
It's all over the internet. All you have to do is click on either my page or Hemp CBD Helps. We're one of the sponsors here. We're going to be giving away. Actually, I'm very honored. If you want to talk about shameless plugs, we've been allowed to give each class winner. We'll be able to give the class winner one of our products. So I'm very excited about that. And also want to thank David for allowing us to be able to have it.
Beautiful. Thank you, Flex Wheeler.
Yes,
let's go, Brandon.
Yeah, let's go, Brandon. Olympia 22.
All right.
Thanks, guys. All right, Isabel. A couple of the champs joining us in the booth. That's always great to get a chance to catch up with the great Flex Wheeler and Brandon Curry, Olympia champ, Arnold champ, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. That's for sure.
Like I said, I'm a kid in a candy store of all these superstars. Jeez.
Yeah, this is a great time for the fans. And again,
69.
We got a lot of star power to get here, so we want to make sure to give the our perspective, of course, on each class. But bikini,
Now you see my girl, Maureen. She's right
there.
there.
Listen, no surprise here. Maureen's going to be in the mix. These
Isa.
are Isa Pacini. Now, she's a former Olympia champ, so she's got all the tools.
Ladies, face the curtain.
Eli Fernandez. Again,
I'm giving it to Maureen.
Another veteran competitor, but she's always in the mix.
Take 4 steps towards the curtain.
Well, this is a tough one because you got Alessia Bashin from Italy. Now, she's a perennial top contender, but you can see just 3 girls called out here, so she's probably on the outside looking. That tells you how
Turn
tough
around
of a
and come
lineup
back,
this is. She
please.
was 6th at the Arnold Classic just a week ago.
Alicia.
But you got 2 girls that were in the top, second in place and 4th place collectively.
Alicia looked good, but she was a little stringy in the legs.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a
yeah.
tough competition, but again, when you have someone like Maureen, who
Isa and
obviously
Maureen
is very
switch.
perfect. I mean, Laura Lee, you can't.
Well, listen, she almost won the Arnold
now they just switched.
a week ago, right?
Right.
Ladies, face the curtain.
This is a real tough top 3 right here. Now, we talk about, again, physique comparisons and all that. They all got the basic same fundamentals. You have to
Turn
get to this
around,
level.
please.
Small waist, the flaring thighs, shoulders a little bit more on the wider side. It's the same no matter
Eli
what, right?
and
When it comes to
Elisa.
symmetry and bodybuilding, and by
Switch,
bodybuilding,
please.
we encompass all the classes, you got to have those fundamentals.
And they're switching again.
Well, Big Steve giving
Ladies,
each
face the curtain.
chance.
competitor a turn in the middle, right? Get a little different perspective. Let the judges on one side and the other see our competitors. I don't know. You got a thought here? It's, they all look good.
4 steps towards the curtain.
Now you can see. I mean, if you can remember back, for those following us the entire live stream, if you can think back to the wellness competitors, you can see what a difference there is between bikini and wellness.
Absolutely.
Turn around and
For
come
people who
back,
think it's the
please.
same, it's not even close.
No.
Now, this is tough here.
I
This
mean,
is
when
tough.
I like Isa.
Yeah.
And I like Maureen. But of course,
Thank you,
I'm
ladies.
a
Back in line,
Marine fan
please.
because she's just.
Well, Maureen
She
was
has a
ahead of
different
Isa just a week ago. Now, a lot of things can change in a week, but I don't think it changes as much in divisions like bikini, men's physique. Bodybuilders
Jessica.
can change dramatically
Elisa,
in a short period of time. So
Natalia,
I'm going to think Maureen here for the
Crystal,
win, and
and
Isa in
Anna.
second. Okay, you're getting to look at our second call out here. So you're definitely looks like there's a split of the top 3 separating themselves from the pack.
70 and
This is
72
no slouch call out
switch.
either. So Very good
No, it's a very good class. I mean, there's
68 and
very
these
good
67
girls are
competition
great.
across
Right.
the board, Isabel. Here
Right.
at the Boston Pro. I
Absolutely.
tell you what, the organizers, David and his group, got to be extremely pleased.
Now you mentioned Alessia
what they've
earlier.
seen.
They just moved her to the middle,
And no
Ladies
surprise
face
there.
the
Again, she
curtain.
was 6 at the Arnold, and in this
and she's
group,
been a top. She's won several shows. She's
yes,
a champion,
yeah,
and
she's
they
already
like her look.
well, she's already qualified for the Olympia, I believe. But these girls are competing for titles, for
steps towards the
prize money,
curtain.
right? For they have endorsement contracts.
So this will be fourth place, right? Is that what
This
we're
is
looking?
what you're looking. In my opinion, what you're looking at is 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Right.
If you're looking at watching at home, that would be 4 in the center, 5 to the left, 6 to the right, that type of.
So what would separate Alicia from the rest of the girls?
Well, again, you're looking for
Turn around and come
conditioning
back.
to a point. Again, you're looking for
Is it
muscularity.
really about the conditioning, or is it just about the
Not
round
bikini.
glutes?
It's about a combination of both. You have to be in. You can't be too soft.
72 and 67.
No, I'm
You can't be
asking-
too conditioned.
And I'm asking all these things
Right.
because you're the guy who created bikini, right?
Well, I was definitely one to bring it up first many years ago. So,
And they're keeping her there, and they're moving around people, so that's a good sign.
yeah, you
Now,
can see here that again these girls have something a different look about them.
Oh, sure,
as you
absolutely.
go down the
Right.
lineup.
now with number 21, would that be more figure, just based on how big her shoulders are and the?
You know what? She's on the she's right on
Right
the
on-
edge. Like
yeah.
you could see where she could go to figure because she's got a very beautiful
Right,
symmetrical
right.
physique. But yes, she is wide in the shoulders. That's not a bad thing, even in bikini.
Crystal Lay.
Never a bad. Listen,
Thank you, ladies. Back
very
in
hard to have
line.
shoulders that are too big.
Now, we know in bodybuilding things can change at the prejudging versus the evening. Can that be the same for bikini?
Alisa, Eli,
Um,
and
it
Maureen.
can, but it's very rare.
Very rare.
Yeah. Again, the girls do not just listen. They're kind of in the shape they're in. Again, these are not big people.
And here again are our top three.
This
She's
is
gonna run 'em through
prospectively, this
another
is your top
round.
3.
Ladies, face the curtain.
So they're gonna kind of put them back through.
Turn around, please. Eli and Elise switch. Face the curtain.
What do you think, Bob? What do you think's going through Steve's head right
Well,
now?
it's close. I mean, these 3 girls have really brought it. I mean, great competitors, great pros.
Turn around, please.
They've each got their own.
E aí,
little
pessoal,
thing
quem
going
vocês
on
acham que
here.
leva?
Like, they're all
Comenta aí
very
embaixo.
good. They're all very put together. You can see Issa's
Elisa
very
and
small in
Maureen
the middle.
switch.
She's
Right.
got a tiny,
Yeah.
tiny waist.
She looks great.
Yeah.
I love that. Marine just got that
Ladies,
confidence.
face the
Yeah.
curtain.
Yeah. They all do. I mean, listen, they all look zook. You have to
Yeah,
do
but
that
you know
at the
what?
pro
The
level.
more they pose, the more I'm looking at them now.
Right.
Now I'm looking at Issa.
Turn around,
Again,
please.
possible. Based off of last week's results, I would definitely
Back in
put
line,
Maureen in the
ladies.
driver's seat,
Thank you. This concludes round
and then
one.
Issa and
Back to you, Shannon.
the bigger surprise is Alessia
Thank you,
dropping. She
Steve.
was top 6 at the Arnold, but
And
she's
that
got some girls in front of
concludes
her. So.
our prejudging round.
But,
Why
for
is
the
that a surprise?
2022
well,
IFBB
clearly speaking,
Boston
I mean,
Pro.
again, not a lot
Don't
changes, especially
forget,
with the women's
after
physiques,
finals
from one
tonight,
week to another.
we have
She looked as good as she
Akon,
did last week, in my
concert beginning
Yeah,
opinion.
but
at
she was
11.
sixth there, and here
There
she's
are
going to be
a
fourth.
few
Right, but
tickets
there's
that
2
have
girls in
been
front of her.
reserved
So that
specifically
weren't
for
previously.
É isso aí, pessoal. Agora à noite vai ser as finais. Sigam aí a página.
because
Ative o sininho que logo mais eu vou estar fazendo a live novamente para vocês aí.
So that Hall of Fame is going to be packed. There's lots of superstars and champs that are kicking around. Tito Ortiz is in the house from UFC MMA fame.
Influencer area.
Yeah, we got the influencers here from all over the place, which is very cool. That's huge these days. Being an influencer is money today, right?
Clicks is equal to money, right?
So let's review. We just saw the prejudging unload here for the Boston Pro. Ran smooth, of course. You'd expect that, of course, from Steve, Gary, Billy. The rest of the judges that are out there. Great job. They weren't messing around. Boom. I mean, they were just bam, bam, bam.
On it.
They were on it. And Big Steve, we saw some people coming back out of that first call up for a final, but then we didn't see some in the other classes.
No, because Steve knew, okay, this is what it is. That's it. There's no competition there. We don't know
No.
who the clear winner is.
Well, listen, we've got a lot of champs in the house here today. We're going to try to get a few of them here because this is a great opportunity for the fans from around the world that are tuning in to hear from some of the greatest in the biz. Ronnie Coleman somewhere here kicking around.
I've been looking for him.
He's around. He no lightweight. Trust
No,
me. So,
he's no lightweight.
so we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back. We've got some champs. We've got some IFBB pros, and we're going to do a little recap on what we're going to see tonight. So we'll be right back in just a few moments.
Right.
É isso aí, pessoal. Siga o Instagram, siga o canal, que à noite eu vou estar compartilhando as finais. O Instagram também eu vou estar compartilhando diretamente aqui de Boston. Vou tentar ir lá diretamente do hotel, tentar fazer um vídeo com o Diogo e jogar aí para vocês diretamente no Instagram. Então siga o canal, siga o Instagram também, que logo mais vou estar colocando algumas coisas para vocês.